Welcome everybody to the Chile Line podcast. Makaio here, Boomer, Dylan. We're back with another episode today. First, we just want to talk about how our experience at NAB went. NAB 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And so Dylan, what was one key takeaway from your experience at NAB 2024?
One key takeaway, the tech stuff was awesome, and virtual production is here to stay. It's big, it's happening. That's what's next, really, as the mainstream thing until AI hits.
Sure. Boomer, one takeaway?
I mean, this is kind of piggybacking off Dylan's, but seeing how the workflow is going to change for the making of films is pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff can be moved to the front end now, rather than having to do it all post. So.
What do you mean front end?
You can, with the things like the volume becoming more common and there's more screens that can be on camera like that, you can do a lot of the stuff you would do in post. Now it happens before pre-production.
True. Even if say you don't have the $100 million budget to do those huge, LED volumes. Even that company the guy that we met, the Australian cinematographer out of Mandrake Studios.
With the little smoke in the guy.
Yeah, super simple setup. It's probably 12 by 8 maybe.
Yeah, the woman who was talking to me at that display said it was 8 square meters.
Well, there you go. Super simple, super small, and yet
4 by 2.
It looks
cool.
Looks great.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked well. A little bit of special effects, proper camera work, and some good talent. It doesn't really matter. You can't really tell.
Can I take us on a tangent real quick?
Sure.
You sent me that Instagram reel a little while back that the Dune pre-production, Greg Fraser and them, did the environment they were gonna be in Unreal to plan for lighting. So they could see where the sun was gonna be and where they were gonna have good light in these canyons or on the dunes. And so they were able to do a ton in pre-production by building it in Unreal. So that's also
that's something that I would like to take for our own projects.
I think we can steal that because I can build Unreal environments.
Especially for, depending on if we get this grant or not, that's something that I would like to do for that project. Because it's going to be very light dependent.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just know. Just know.
Just know.
Just be better and know. You don't need to do all
I like to be prepared, Boomer. Preparation is key.
If Greg Fraser's going to do it,
issue.
we should do it.
Exactly.
It's Greg Fraser, man.
That's my cousin. Just kidding. I wish it was my cousin. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be sick.
But yeah, I mean, my favorite. Well, it was really cool to see 65,000 people was how many people were registered for that event. That's insane. I've never been to a convention with that many people. I think it's a place meant for gearheads. Mm-hmm. And that's what I realized. And camera tech nerds. We are those people, so great. But I was anticipating for it to be a little more networky and being able to go and work with people that you know nothing about, have conversations with them. It really wasn't that. It's not a criticism, it's just the way that it unfolded.
It was all look at our cool shit. There's a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, a lot of really cool shit. But I hoped to have more conversations around people to see okay, where do you actually work? What do you do? What have you worked on? This is what we do. Let's collaborate. Let's just have conversation.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that. I guess that's just how that convention goes.
A lot of people there to buy and sell.
That's really what it is.
So for that, it was perfect. And I'm sure it worked great for all the production companies who came to buy new gear.
Yeah, the installations were cool. The major companies, Blackmagic, Sony, Canon. I mean, they have these giant, 100 feet by 100 feet installations where they have all their new stuff. And you can get your hands on it, which was actually pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun.
And they have little setups of people playing the violin or people dancing, and you can get your hands on the cameras and play with them. That was one of the cool things about it too.
Yeah.
It does seem like the NAB show is trying to move into more of a networking because the whole Connect portion of it, and it's just not fleshed out yet. And I think that's why they're interested in more people like us coming and getting coverage of the show, so creators show up and are oh yeah, they're trying to, I think, move into that space as well.
Yeah. No, we did see a lot of that. We saw a lot of YouTubers, a lot of social media influencers there doing interviews, getting coverage. I wish we had taken advantage of our press passes a little bit better by going to some of the shows.
Right.
Yeah.
But, maybe next time.
Yeah. Now that we know.
So, other than that, I think we had a blast. I had a fun time.
Such a cool experience.
And I think that's a wrap on that.
Yeah, NAB Show 2024.
NAB 2024.
Done.
Good times. So now, Boomer,
Yes.
what are we actually here for?
We are actually here for episode 1 of Chile Line Mania. Chile Line Media's official game show.
Hell yeah.
The
I love
official
it.
game show of Chile Line Media.
That's
He
this.
kept
That's
us out
right
of the
now.
loop, so me and Dylan don't know what's going on. Boomer's producing the show.
Welcome.
I
I'm
did
in
cheat.
charge.
I know the first answer.
Yeah,
so.
he did cheat. We will get to that.
He needs a +1 anyways.
It's on. I was
it's
going to
on.
forfeit the first one.
So, fellas, in today's episode, we will be playing Guess the Movie from the Letterboxd reviews.
Okay.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I'll give you a quick description.
Well, real quick,
Yeah, sure.
for those who don't know what Letterboxd is, Boomer, could you share?
Oh yeah, real quick. Letterboxd is an app and website where you can log the films you've watched, and kind of like IMDb, but more, I guess, open source, where everybody can jump on and
Like
leave their
IMDb
reviews.
meets Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's a
everybody
good way to put it.
leaves their reviews. You get to rate your movies. You get to set up watch lists. It's a pretty cool app. I recommend it if you like watching movies and you want to discover new movies to watch.
We're all on it. It logs every movie you've ever tracked. It's pretty cool.
You need to log more of your movies.
I do. I don't do it enough. I kind of forget that I have that app sometimes, but it's a great app.
Because to do this, I went on there and looked at both of your movies that you've seen, and so I was making sure you've seen them, and I was like, I know Makaio's seen this, but like, you also haven't seen 300, so it's like I don't know, I don't know what's gonna be there.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
In this game, I will show you each a series of reviews from Letterboxd.com, and your job will be to determine the movie based on these reviews. So yeah, do you guys have any questions?
Are they reviews from random people?
Random people.
Okay,
Random people on Letterboxd. I just went through, scrolled through, and was like, nice.
that's a good review.
Tried to make it a little hard. Tried to get like a
Sure,
good
yeah.
balance of like they like it, they hate it.
Hell yeah. I'm game.
So contestants, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Okay, here we go. Review number 1, movie number 1. Next watch, I need someone to dump buckets of sand into a fan aimed at my face for the true experience.
5 stars. This person liked it. Shout out Corey Ghost emoji.
Shout out Corey Ghost emoji. There's, and each movie has 4 to 5 reviews, so I'll go through them. Second review, 5 stars. A cautionary tale for mothers who tell their sons they're special.
Shout out Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe. Next review, 4 stars. Proof that all men do is be bald and lie.
Wow. Okay.
From Amelia. That's Amelia's thoughts on the movie.
4
Next
stars.
review, 5 stars. At least you can bring our popcorn bucket home to meet mom. And this is Regal's official Letterboxd page.
They've got 5 stars with a heart. Well, Amelia gave it 4 stars, even though it was a criticism, or so it seems.
Right.
Wow.
Which means the movie was
But-
still a banger.
But maybe Amelia likes that all men are bald and lie. You don't know.
Could be true. I don't know for sure. Any other quotes?
These are the reviews. You gotta determine. Dylan already knows. Dylan's in the know
Yeah,
on this one.
I could have
So
spoiled
Dylan,
this one already.
0 for Dylan.
Do I get any hints as to how recent this film was made?
No, you have
No.
4 reviews.
You have 4 reviews. Pick up the context within the reviews.
Buckets of sand. Cautionary tale for mothers who tell their sons they're special.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dune. Dune 2. Or Dune.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Congratulations. It was Dune Part 2.
Dune
Hell yeah.
Part 2.
Well done, well
Lisa
done.
El Gaib.
Lisa El
Gaib.
Heck yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
So
cool.
1-0, Makaio 0.
Yeah, Makaio won, Dylan 0 because Dylan cheated. And that's what we do to
Cheaters never
You know what?
prosper, Dylan.
-1 for Dylan because he cheated.
What?
Editor's note, -1 for Dylan.
I don't like this scoring system.
I think it's great.
Am I trying to get it before him, or are we?
I think we should do final answers together.
Yeah, you both have to finalize your answers.
Okay.
Okay, and now just kind of give your thoughts on the movie.
Banger.
Yeah,
We're going to see it tonight again. It'll be my 5th time.
Hell yeah, IMAX.
Dune Part 2, IMAX. Special experience, in my opinion. I don't think that movie's going to be as good in like a home theater setup.
Yeah, you got to see it in IMAX.
Just
To
because
get
the
the most out of
sound
it.
is so important.
100%.
totally
Hans
agree.
Zimmer went crazy. The like sound guys, like the thumping and the sound, sand foley, all that stuff is just so incredible.
The way they like blind you with light when the characters are getting blinded, it's great.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I don't say that lightly. It's probably the best film I've seen on IMAX. In my mind, like my number one prior to that in IMAX was Mad Max Fury Road. This surpasses that in my book.
Yeah.
It's excellent. It's the dream. My dream is to make a movie like this someday.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know what else to say other than it's fantastic. It's maybe the best sci-fi film I've ever seen. It makes you wonder if this is like what our dads when they watched
That's what I felt
A
when
New
I
Hope
walked
for
out.
the first time. Like this to me has to be the equivalent.
That's what I was like, is this what it was like to watch Star Wars when it came out?
Yeah.
Like, oh, incredible time.
Incredible.
Peak cinema.
All right, moving on to movie number 2. Review number 1 for movie number 2. Watch Mojo Top 10 Long One-Take Shots of All Time.
Okay.
That's 5 stars.
Sure.
Next review, 3.5 stars. All he do is run, walk, cry, swim, stank a little bit.
3.5.
Next review, 4.5 stars.
I already got it.
Okay,
Yeah, I know
I'm
what this
literally
is.
into war now. This rocked and left me physically shaking, and I would kiss Roger Deakins wherever he wanted if he asked me to, and I never want to see it again in my life. 5-star review. The hype is real, and the hype is worth it. Redacted is the god of war movies.
Do you want to just say it at the same time? Because I think we're both in the same boat on this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
1917.
1917.
Yep, that is 1917. And a quick little fun fact about this. You recognize the third review there? You guys recognize that name?
Ayo Debris.
Yeah.
I probably
Io.E.
butchered that.
Debris. That is actress from The Bear. And she's also a comedy writer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she leaves a bunch of Letterboxd reviews, and they're all really silly and funny like that.
Yeah, I saw a clip of her on TikTok doing this.
It's a good time.
Good times.
All right, yeah, it was 1917. Good job. That's 2 points for Makaio. That's 0 points for Dylan.
Real quick note on the poster. That is like the simplest, most cool poster.
Right?
Like, it's friggin' rad, dude. That's another one of those movies that, like, I don't think it was an IMAX film, that was it?
It might have released in IMAX, but it wasn't like an IMAX film.
Yeah, that one-er of him running through the front lines.
Yeah.
When, dude.
When
And
everybody's running out in front of him and they're
Then he
like
runs
tripping
into
on
that
each
guy,
other.
which was not planned. Well,
Yeah, it was not planned.
movie fact.
One of the coolest.
But I agree that I love a poster that's not the floating heads, right? You hear the floating heads all the time, and that's just such a great way to do it.
It tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
It's freaking great. It's fantastic. Awesome film. Roger Deakins, probably the greatest cinematographer alive, if not ever.
Yeah.
So.
When you guys were watching, were you like, all right, but where does it cut?
Oh, the
Yeah, I
whole
was looking
time.
for
Yeah,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Literally the whole time.
There's a few stitches, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For
Like,
sure.
a lot of the times when they, like, pass by stuff and it, like, fills frame, like, yeah, that's a pretty good.
But to execute that is not easy.
No.
Like, it's not. And, you know, yeah.
Just because they have to do big, long takes and track a camera guy through this trench and then out or through the environment with the actors and have all the environment and the background ready to
timing
go.
of everything.
Yeah.
It's like that Baby Driver opening sequence.
Yeah.
Birdman's obviously basically one long one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the craft of cinema.
It
You
is.
know, it's awesome.
I'm trying to mostly leave, like, super negative comments out of this because, like, I don't want
Sure. We ain't about the negativity.
But a lot of them were saying, like, that it was kind of, and it's the classic war movie thing where it's like, what's the term? Like, war, like, they really, like, love war, and it's like war bait, I guess, of like,
Sure.
It really, like, but I don't think that one with this one. Like, it made it beautiful, but it wasn't like,
I wish I could remember
this
more.
seems like a good time.
Because I've only seen it once, and it was when it
Sure.
first came out. But I mean, war bait. You know, okay, you make that movie.
Right.
You know, like.
I get it. I get what like people. I get what you mean when you say people are thinking that. I just totally disagree. Because I left that movie and went, "Damn, World War I would have sucked,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That would be literally trenches. Like that. It doesn't really get worse than months at a time.
No part of me wants
trenches.
to be in that world.
No.
And fortunately for us, we have the comfort of watching, what it would have been like.
Yeah. And then I get to make a silly game about it.
And make a silly game about it. But I don't know. It's historical stuff, man. People got to be,
You got to be open to the history of it 100%. And take that with a grain of sand, because that's like they're taking cinematic creative liberty with how to tell a story.
Little historical fic.
Great film. I'd give it, my book, 4.5.
Ooh, yeah, nice. What do you give it?
I'm in the same range, 4.5.
Dune Part 2, I'd give it a 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 5. Ooh. It's on my Letterboxd.
Yeah, check out D-Sum 6? D-Sum 6?
No,
just D-Sum?
I think I was able to get just D-Sum.
Hell yeah. 1 M or 2 M's?
2.
Nice.
2 M's. He doesn't like Zack Snyder. Movie 3. Review number 1. Mark Ruffalo's Hugh Grant in Paddington 2.
Okay.
I think I already...
Review number 2.
Oh, I know what this one is.
Mary Shelley did not lose her virginity on her mother's grave for some people to be calling this the best take on Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Review number 3, 5 stars. This should be the first movie Barbie watches in the real world.
That sounds like a review Makaio would leave.
Yeah, I would probably say something like that.
Are you Tyler? Is that you?
That might be. That's an AI profile pic.
Review number 4, 5 stars. God forbid women have hobbies.
Nice. Shout out Sarah Starr.
Sex work is real work.
Real. All right, so you guys think you know it?
Can you give us a 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1.
Poor Things.
Well done. It was, in fact, Poor Things. Thoughts on Poor Things in general, gentlemen?
One of the weirdest, coolest films I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
It's so unique.
Yeah.
The score is, I've never heard anything like it. I've never seen anything shot like it.
Yeah, some weird backgrounds.
Yeah, I love the fact that it has like this studio, like 1950s, like studio feel. You don't see a lot of that nowadays. Like the sequence where they're at I'm just gonna say, where she first witnesses like death and despair.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Sorry, spoiler alert. Death and despair, and they're like on that cliff face, and the sunset's orange. Like that's obviously it's a studio done, but it creates this sort of like.
That's when they're in Greece. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But like it almost feels like a diorama.
Sure.
And I think that's really cool. And Emma Stone, she won the Oscar. I think she should have.
Absolutely.
Or Lily Gladstone.
Yeah.
I've never really taken Emma Stone that seriously as an actress until like the last several years, and this is the reason why.
He still hasn't seen La La Land.
Haven't seen La La Land.
That is asterisk.
Yeah. But I don't know. Any other thoughts?
I mean, it was. I think it was a great movie in the like craft of cinema. I didn't like it that much. But I can appreciate that the like set design and all the production work was so crazy, and that the cinematography is weird, but they keep it consistent so you get used to it and it becomes like a coherent world.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes I went with Mia, and we were both kind of like, We looked at each other.
Dude, I went with Niccolo, and I looked at him and I was like, dude, I might leave.
Yeah.
But then
it kicks in. You're like, oh, okay, it sucks you right in.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's a great film.
Great film.
I give it 4. 4.
I think it's a 4 for me too. 4 and a like.
4 and a like. Yeah.
I'm at like 3.5.
Okay.
Valid.
All right. Movie number 4. Review number 1, 3 stars. Killing people is okay as long as they killed you first. Interesting.
Sure.
5-star review. Every woman in this masterpiece could brutally murder me, and I'd thank them and apologize for getting their swords dirty.
5 stars and a heart.
Okay.
4.5 stars. Imagine losing a 1v88 LMAO. Review number 4. 5 stars. The action is the dialogue. And review number 5 on this one, 3.5 stars. Maya Hawke's mom is pretty badass. So
this one's tough.
Could be a giveaway if you know who Maya Hawke's mom is.
I don't.
There are some subtle references in here for you heads of this.
Imagine losing a 1 versus 88.
Oh.
You think you got it?
I think I have it.
Okay. I like that.
As long as they killed you first.
You feel good about this?
I'm pretty confident I know this.
I don't want to hold people up, so.
Well, that's okay.
I have.
Run us through your thought process. Dylan knows.
Yeah.
Okay, killing people is okay as long as they killed you first. I first saw that and was like, oh, John Wick.
Sure.
But then you get down, every woman in this masterpiece, there's like no women in John Wick. So.
Except for the one that dies.
Yep. Imagine losing a one versus action dialogue. Maya Hawke's mom is pretty badass. I've heard that name before, but it's not ringing a bell.
Maya Hawke is Stranger Things, the girl that works at the ice cream shop.
Ooh. No shot.
No shot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give you guys a countdown. Give me a guess. I want to hear a guess.
I'll even let you guess first. Just give us something here.
I'll give you something.
Okay. All right. We'll do it at the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guess first, Makaio. You guess first.
It's not it, but Barbie.
It's not Barbie. No, it's not Barbie.
I don't think they had swords in Barbie, but this is Kill Bill.
This is in fact Kill Bill.
You know what's crazy? Is I had that thought.
See,
I was like, Kill Bill? Yeah.
because the hints in there, right? The killing
The
people.
action is the dialogue.
That's such a Tarantino thing
Yes,
that people
it
say.
is. Damn it.
The
should've-
1v88, the crazy 88.
Yeah.
And women, swords.
It's like all
Duh.
women. It's okay. That's the point, right?
No bullshit. I did think. I was like, oh, maybe it's Kill Bill. And then it just never came back.
And you said John Wick. The amount of reviews that were like this is our John Wick, and it's like a woman reviewing it, or like why have they not done a John Wick? What is her name in the
Uma Thurman?
Yeah, but what is her name in the movie that's not the bride?
I don't know. Is it ever revealed?
Yeah, at the very end, doesn't it say her name? Because they bleep her name. They bleep Bill's name for a while too, right?
Sure.
I have no idea.
Damn it.
I've seen that movie recently too. I don't know.
Great poster too.
I think you're absolutely great,
Like
mister.
wow.
It's a classic. It's like Tarantino went crazy on that one.
I should have made you guess Volume 1, but I think you could have.
I would have.
Okay, so now the score is
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 because I got the worst scoring handicap ever.
I'm gonna check the batteries real
Okay,
quick.
that's fine. And I like that you kind of have to keep it in because I've said it so many times now that like if you change the scoring, it'll be too confusing.
Yeah, I'm unhappy about that.
Okay. All right, we're good.
I'm gonna leave all of that in
Okay,
too,
that's
just to make sure that the people know that I got screwed.
Okay. Next movie.
damn it.
Movie number 5.
Did we want to talk about Kill Bill?
Oh yeah, let's talk about
Let's-
Kill Bill. I mean, we kind of did. It is freaking awesome, dude. It is the one, and I saw this in the reviews too, and my experience with people I know. If you don't like Tarantino films, people love this one.
Sure.
Even though it like feels like the most Tarantino one, and a lot of women love Kill Bill.
Yeah, she's fucking badass. How could you not love
She
her?
is. She's really cool.
Like that whole fighting sequence in the is it a dojo? Was it? I mean,
I think it was like a
Isn't it like a club?
club.
Yeah, it's a club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But then the like snow when she's fighting
Oh my God, with the
Lucy
blood.
Liu
Well, to
man.
play with color, going from yellow to blue, like
to like sort of black and white ish in
Yeah.
the garden.
my
Oh,
favorite.
man.
One of my favorite frames in cinema of all time comes from this, and that's the shot where they're fighting and they're using their silhouettes.
Oh yeah.
That's freaking so cool.
It is. I think in one of my like intro to filmmaking classes, I picked that frame as one of my favorites.
Hell yeah. Let's go. One side note, little fun story time. The first time I saw this film was actually with Dill. Were you here that night?
And a lot of people were like, "Does this make me a film bro now?" Like a lot of the girls are like, "Am I a Tarantino head now?" Great movie. All right, moving on to movie number 5. First review is 4 stars. The first movie to win an Oscar for Best Animated Feature, and it's so florkin deserved.
Forking.
So if you guys know, this might be an automatic get.
I already have a guess.
Okay.
I have a guess too, but I don't know.
Number 2, 4.5 stars. Property owner, animal lover, loves cleaning.
Yeah.
Willing to fight a dragon for you, big sexy build. Review number 3. 4 stars. Witches don't put curses on royalty the way they used to anymore. And that's just the truth, man.
That's so real. Yeah.
Thank you, Jiba.
Dylan's already got it.
I do already have
4
it.
stars.
Come on.
I've seen the face of God, and he is green.
Come on now.
And I revealed it.
Well, okay. To be fair, my
guess was
I
Shrek.
thought there was 5 for this one. That's why I kept going. Yeah, it's Shrek. Oh, you guys both get 2 points.
Heck
Two
yeah.
points.
A point apiece. A point apiece.
What are you making up scores?
No, fuck you.
3-2.
3-2.
No, 3.
3.
It's 3-2.
It's 3-2.
All right, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. It's 3-2.
Yeah,
with 3
because I've
movies
gotten
left,
3 out
Dylan.
of 4.
With 3 movies left.
I knew it on the first one.
I didn't know that it
I
was
would
the
like to
first
point out.
animated feature to win an Oscar.
Yeah, I think it was the first time they had. Because what did this
That category?
came out in like 2000?
2000-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean Shrek. I still watch Shrek.
Shrek's a banger.
It was
Shrek is love.
Shrek is love.
It was praised for both being like hilarious and like not taking itself too serious, but also like being one of the smartest films that critics have ever watched.
Well, it is all the fairy tale lore that's mixed in, little Easter eggs.
And it's still a great children's movie.
Yeah.
And
It's
adults
totally
can watch
accessible.
Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy.
This is like
just-
peak DreamWorks. This is why I think DreamWorks is better than Disney when it comes to animated features. Because they it's ahead of its time.
Yeah,
you can
I
still
mean-
watch this 20 years later. The animation still holds up.
I think
True.
Pixar gives Disney a little
Run.
dog in the fight.
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm Pixar if I had to pick one out of the two.
Sure,
Pixar,
yeah.
DreamWorks,
Yeah.
it's Pixar.
Pixar gang.
Yeah, I like Incredibles. Okay, next one. I will try not to reveal this one too early. Movie number 6, 1.5 stars. Oof, Antonio. The only political statement this film makes is that Jimmy Fallon deserves the death penalty.
It's pretty rude.
Yeah, that's
that's-
pretty intense.
I mean, I agree.
I didn't know people could feel that strongly about Jimmy Fallon.
Review number 2, 3.5 stars. Okay, I'll bite. What's a society?
Okay.
Starting to build a little picture in your head, Dylan? Review number 3, 4 stars. Not a single moment where this guy wasn't down to clown. Not a single moment where this guy wasn't down to clown. Review number 4. I specifically related to the
I
part
got it.
where he was in his living room pretending to be interviewed on a talk show.
Got it.
I don't.
I think that's it. There might be another one, but I'm not going to risk it. Sorry.
I got it.
I don't
Unless-
think you have room for another one.
I'm not going to do it unless you look away. Unless you both look away. But I can't promise that you won't cheat because you've already cheated.
I didn't cheat. Don't put me in.
Okay, yeah, there's not another one.
Okay. I got it. So I'm like 95% confident.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Dylan's in the fucking.
I love it.
I'm in the
Do you like
blender.
can
I've
you
had
see the
every
hints?
other one of these on like the second one, and
The hints are good in this one.
The
huh?
hints are good.
Yeah.
The one that gave it away for me was the last one.
Oh, you giving him hints? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also the third one. Also the second one. And the first one.
What did it for me was
I got it.
getting the knowledge from all
You got
of
it?
them.
I got
Okay.
Do you guys think you both have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a 3, 2, 1?
Countdown.
Do it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Joker.
Joker.
Damn it.
Well done. It's
I
the
was
Joker.
hoping that would be my. Because now he's going to complain. He's like, if I win by 1, he's going to be like, oh, well, you had a boost anyways. So I was hoping this would be the one to separate
Because I
itself up by
started
2.
on -1, bro.
Well,
what are
you
talking
cheated.
about?
You cheated, Dylan. What do you expect? There's no consequences.
I
This is
cheated.
Chile Line Mania.
I cheated on an accident because you turned your computer.
Oh, the
at
computer
me.
was over here. You looked. You
Okay.
craned your neck even.
So it's 4-3?
It is
4-3. And thoughts on the Joker? Because it was pretty polarizing in the comments. There was a lot of really like.
It ain't Heath Ledger. That takes
Sure.
the cake for me.
Yeah.
And always will.
Naturally.
Stylistically, it's cool. It makes you feel depressed. And it makes you feel what like severe mental illness is like for people.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate that I don't have to deal with like some issues that people do. But this film was like one of those where I'm sitting in the theater and like, oh, like it gives you that perspective.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix is a legend.
True. I I liked this a lot because I'm a comic book movie or superhero movie nerd, and I like that this was like in a superhero. It's like shows that these stories can be told in relevant ways that aren't just like your typical hero's journey.
Sure.
Because I mean, it kind of was, but the hero was a terrible, well, not terrible, just a very troubled person.
Very troubled. He's a lost boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Dill? Is anything to add to the Joker?
Not really, man. You guys said what I was gonna say.
Hell yeah.
Joker.
Also a really cool poster.
Yeah, great poster. Great sequence, too, when he's dancing down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he transformed his body to look gross like that was crazy.
Joaquin Phoenix, man.
He's committed. No doubt about that.
I was going to put her in here, but you don't have that you watched it on yours.
I've seen her.
See, I didn't know, man. You got to log it.
Come on, man.
Log your movies. Movie number 7, review number 1, 3 stars. They're so evil for constantly switching around Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley, knowing I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Okay.
Review number 2, 4 stars. As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
I got this one.
1.5 stars. There isn't really any war in this movie. It's more of a stargument.
This is too easy, Boomer.
Screw you. You got one wrong. You got Kill Bill wrong,
I know,
Mr. Tarantino. 4th review, 2.5 stars. I actually like the trade
Shout out
negotiations.
Thule, that made me laugh. 2.5 stars. Wow, 1.5 stars.
But they liked it. They liked it.
That's true.
And I think there is a third look away. Yeah, there is. You're good. There's another one. 1 star. I guess you are my little pod champ. I put that one in there for you.
Oh, we gotta be specific though.
You do. You have to tell me what movie this is. This isn't.
I mean,
there's hints in there that tell you. Oh, it's so easy.
I know what this one is.
Oh, Makaio, it's so easy.
Yeah, it's, I got it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, do we need a 3, 2, 1?
Countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Star
Phantom
Wars Phantom
Menace.
Menace.
Yeah.
Well done. It was, in fact, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
It's not my favorite. I'm a prequels guy, although Revenge of the Sith is...
You're a prequels guy?
Or, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Well,
Original
OG.
trilogy?
Original trilogy.
Sure.
Revenge of the Sith is probably... Well, it's great.
Revenge of the Sith is one of the better.
It is.
And it's something from the prequels that came in was really good.
I just wish he hadn't gone so green screen with it, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's the beginning of the birth of probably the greatest sci-fi world ever.
Yeah, they're still making crazy money off of this fake stuff.
Jar Jar Binks sucks. I will stand on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. I think the prequels are overhated for sure.
Agreed.
Sure.
Except for Episode 2, Attack the Clones. That movie sucks.
Yeah, but my argument would be only because there's too much Jar Jar.
Yeah, okay.
If you just remove him, like every scene he's in the first 3 movies, they become like, okay, those are good movies.
Yeah.
Did you know he's actually not in the 3rd one? Except for a moment when I think he's like a senator representing something.
Yeah, he comes in. Shout out, George Lucas for taking the hint because it sucked. Sorry, I love you, George Lucas.
Or Watto.
But
Jesus,
Jar Jar Binks was a bad.
Watto?
Wow.
Dude, it's so bad, dude. But I honestly, this for me, I watched these movies so much growing up. It shaped honestly how I act as a person.
Sure.
So these movies hold a very special place in my heart, and especially this one because it was a young little lad who was becoming a Jedi, and I was like, "That's me.
That's me.
That could be me.
That could be me.
Do I have midichlorians?" Okay, yeah. So that's
5-4.
5-4. Yep.
So we're tied.
Going into movie number 8, Dylan has a chance to tie it up. This one's worth 2 points though.
Oh,
This is it?
This is it. This is the last movie,
Okay.
and it's worth 2 points.
Okay.
So Dylan could take
I
it,
could steal it
you
here.
can steal it here.
or you lose bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Movie number 8, first review, 4.5 stars. This movie begs the question: what if someone fully committed to the bit?
Sure.
5 stars. It's time to normalize keeping our donkeys inside when we're sad.
Oh, I got it.
I know it.
4 stars. If I'm an overthinker who thinks all of my friends hate me and are bored of me, so this is literally my worst nightmare. 3.5 stars. Nothing more beautiful and destructive than 2 men being friends. I think that's it. I don't.
Yeah.
Wait, there might be another one. There is. 4 stars. As a dull person, this hits close to home. This is why I related to this movie. So. All
yeah,
right.
I got it.
Yeah, you guys, did you have it?
I had it on the second
I
one.
have a tangent to go on this movie, as you guys are fully aware of, and I think that's probably why you picked it.
Okay, I need a guess. 3, 2, 1.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yep, that is in fact our 8th one, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Should have won Best Picture.
Well,
Should have won Best Picture.
It was completely snubbed. Like, they didn't win anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
Not a single.
They were nominated for like 7, didn't
Yeah.
take home 1. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's a great film.
sure.
I liked it. Shouldn't have won Best Picture. I'll stand on that.
Yeah.
There's no hate. I just this is there's.
What do you love about it? And what's your star rating of it?
I give it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I give it a 4. I would also probably give Everything Everywhere All at Once a 4. What do I love about it? It's incredibly simple. And for me, less is more in film. And it's a dynamic between 2 men that's also like, a metaphor for what was going on in Ireland at the time. So it's deeper, but it's also simple. And it's beautiful, and it's funny, and it's hilarious, and it's serious, and it's got it all. And not to say that Everything Everywhere All at Once doesn't, but that to me is like a blockbuster. This is like cinema, in my opinion.
okay. I personally didn't like this movie that much. And I have to say I didn't see Everything Everywhere All at Once. But it was too simple, and I had no context. I didn't know that this was going to be like a metaphor for the troubles in Ireland. So I just thought it was 2 guys, and one of them was cutting his fingers off and being weird. And I was like, I hate this movie. I don't get it. Yeah. I don't get the metaphor.
See, that was the most relatable part.
And I was like, okay, well, this sucks, and I don't like it.
Sure.
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan.
Killed it.
Maybe it's not like, what am I trying to say? Seeing Barry Keoghan in this was his coming out party for me.
Sure.
Realizing that Barry Keoghan is on that Daniel Day-Lewis ascension.
Top tier actor, but underrated for it.
Yeah, and then of course now he's in everything.
And he's also really good at being a weird little fucker.
Yeah, he is.
Saltburn got snubbed. What's up with that?
Honestly, I think it should have been nominated for at least something.
No, dude, I did not.
You didn't like Saltburn?
I did not like Saltburn.
I love Saltburn.
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was cool. I liked the parallels that they were drawing to, Greek myth, but they were also really weak parallels.
Sure.
And I don't know. It was just very strange.
It is very strange.
Maybe it was because I watched it alone in my room, in the dark, and
you're like, what am I doing right now?
Yeah, that made me feel a little weird about it.
Barry committed to the bit on that one.
Dude, he was in that bathtub, drinking up that goo.
But I'm thinking about it.
I don't want to think about him drinking up that goo.
Don't act like you wouldn't drink up Jacob Elordi's goo.
I might drink up Jacob Elordi's goo. That's a good point. Okay, so Banshees of Inisherin, cool movie, got snubbed. And that concludes our game. Hold on. That concludes our game. Thank you for playing.
Of course.
Chile Line Mania.
This is fun. I enjoyed this.
Gentlemen, episode 1, it's in the books. This is Chile Line Media's official game show.
How do you think you would have done? Obviously, you put this together, but...
Oh, I would have done so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I picked references that I got. And I think I can make it a little harder. I was trying to sort of
Yeah, this is the...
Litmus.
This is a litmus test for our knowledge. To be fair, Dylan cheated, but I will give him the fact that he didn't miss, and I missed Kill Bill. So
You didn't miss?
I didn't miss.
So you had 6 points?
Yeah. Because I started down 2.
That's your fault. Don't cheat. So thank you guys for playing, seriously. That was fun. And thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely. Always. Shout out to us or to our fans.
Shout out to our fans. Comment down below.
Please.
How you did. I want to know. Don't lie. Don't cheat like Dylan. And then I also want to know what you guys thought of these films. What did they think? How do you think about these 8 films? And I'll respond and tell you how I felt about how you feel. And then we'll go back and forth forever and we're friends. Okay, guys, any closing comments?
No, this was hella fun.
Yeah.
This is a great time.
Yeah,
More
I
games
like
to
this.
come.
More
This
games
is
to
cool.
come. This is great. Hopefully people enjoy it and watch it as well.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Please. To all of ours, Instagram,
TikTok.
YouTube.
LinkedIn.
Are we on LinkedIn?
No, no.
How does it? Okay. Yeah.
And we got some in the works we've been working on for the last couple months. I would like to be able to get our content out sooner, but we all have busy lives, just so you're all aware. We're all in school, except for him. We're in school. He's learning how to code and game the crypto market.
Learning.
Failing.
But yeah, so we got something in the works. It's do we want to release any information about what it is, or?
No, we've got a teaser coming soon.
Okay.
Teaser.
Thanks,
This is
Phil.
the teaser for the teaser that's coming soon.
We're teasing the announce date.
Well, thanks again for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you back here soon.
Chile Line Media out.